Hi, this is Rick Powers from rickpowers.com, and this is our third video in the series of building our blog website from the beginning. And we left off, this is exactly where we left off. We were at the blog setup. We went through our 4 steps to set our blog up. And so now we are ready to start building our website. Now here's what our website looks like now. Not much to it. So we're going to change that though as we go here. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is let's just do something here to start a post so we can kind of start seeing where our posts are going to line up on our blog. Okay, and I have some posts that I've already done, obviously, and I'm going to go ahead and start putting them up there. You will write your own posts, okay, or get them from somewhere, or however you want to do that. But so let's start here with doing our first post, which we're going to go to Posts, and then we're going to add New. And we're going to add New, and we're going to start with the Welcome to Learning the Internet Marketing Business. Okay, so we have our title of our post up here, whatever that will be for you. And then we just go ahead and write our post, and I'm just going to go ahead and paste in a post that I already have. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to save that draft, and then we can preview it before we publish it. Let's just take a look at it by previewing it. And there it is. Now remember, it was a blank page before. Now we have our first post up here. Okay, and it goes down. Okay, so that's what that looks like. Now we're going to get out of that, go back to here, and let's just go ahead, since we like that, let's just go ahead and publish it. Now we're going to go over to our blog, see what it looks like by refreshing it. And boom, we have our first post up there. Now as you notice, the post, it's got the headlines for the post, and then it starts the post here. And then we got the continue reading, which will bring you to this page, and it lengthens it out, takes it all the way out. So let's just repeat that process and do another 1 or 2 blogs, or 1 or 2 posts here. So let's go back to Posts. Okay, let's go to Add Another New One. And again, up here in your title, let's go ahead and add your title. And we're going to just paste that in there. And then as we're going to write our post here, let's write it out. Whoops, we got it all written out. Man, we're fast. Okay. Now what we can do is just save that draft. And let's preview it. Okay, once it's saved, let's preview it. And there's what it looks. That's our second one. So we can look at this. Now you only see one on a page, but that's because it's opened up to the page. We're going to go back. Okay, we have that. We're going to go back and publish it. Okay, and then let's go look at what it looks like with 2 posts on there. And now there's 2 posts on there, okay? So how cool is this? It's starting to become a blog. Oh my goodness. And let's do this one more time just to kind of get the feel for it. We're going to go back to New Posts because we got lots to say here. So we're going to go ahead and put that in there. And then we're going to go ahead and write our post. Okay, and you know what? We know what it looks like. Well, let's just go ahead and go through the process. We save the draft. Let's preview it. And there it is. Now, you can always go back and change these things, okay? So if you want to come back and edit this and just republish it, and it will just keep changing it up on your real site. So let's publish it, and then we'll go to our actual website and look at it. Let's refresh it, because you see there's 2, and then there will be 3, and there they are. And you know, the later ones keep going down to the bottom, so the most recent ones will always be up on top. It'll always give you a date that you put it up there, how much comments you have. Well, obviously we don't have anything right now. But you can just keep doing this. So this is how you get the blogs on there. This is how you write the blogs. So we're going to go back there one more time and just look at this. So you put your up in here in the blog, when you do your new, you put your new up here. Let's add a new one. So you put your title up in here, and then you just write your blog as you want to write it. Okay, now you can write it somewhere else. You can write it in Word, or you can write it in something like that. Edit it if you want, and then copy it over if that's what you want to do. But writing in here is great. You know, it's got all the different things in here that you're going to want. Let's just go back to all posts and let's pull one up, and let's just show you a little bit of how to edit it. See, we just see here's the posts that we've got here now. When you go to your posts, you have them all right here. So let's just go to the first one and let's look at it for editing purposes. Okay, like for example, this heading thing here, we can take this and make it bigger, or really big, or smaller. So that's where you get that from. Okay, so you can make this a little bolder and stand out. And everything else is pretty self-explanatory the way it goes, just like in a Word document or anything else. You know, you have your bold and your italic. So if you want something italicized, let's just do that, and let's make it bold and italic, and that's what it will look like. Okay, that's what it'll look like there. Okay, now if you want to undo that, let's just undo that and undo it again, and now we're back to there. Okay, if you want to make a link, I think we've been over this before, but how you would make the link. These are links. They're ready to, as soon as you click on them, they'll go right to those websites. And to make those kind of links, let's just make this a link just for sake of changes, for the sake of argument here. Let's make that a link. And then we're going to put in there Google.com, and we're going to open up in a new tab, because you don't want when they open up a tab, you don't want that going away from your blog. So let's do it into a new window, that way your blog stays up there. So see, this is just for sake of argument here. Now this will just go to Google, because you can make it go to do anything. There it is. Now if you don't want that link there, you highlight it, whatever you want, and we're going to do that, and that breaks the link. Okay? Cool. So that's how we get the links in there. That's how we make these things a little bit bigger, by using the heading here. These are our undo buttons. And the rest of it is just alignments. Puts things over one side of the quotations, and it just does all kinds of little things. This actually cuts it back a little bit so you can have a little more room, but that's how these things work on your posts. Okay, so that's the post. That's how you put posts up on your blog, and you just keep doing it for as long as you want to keep doing it. And this is what it looks like. Remember, we had nothing. We just had a blank screen here, and now we have 3 posts up. If you want to read those posts, just click on them, and it'll take you through the whole thing. And right now we just click back that to go back, but we're going to have a home button here to do that next. So that's going to be it for this video. We know how to put posts up on our blogs now, and we will continue on our next video. Thanks.